In the early 1950s, America's highways were filled with dreamers searching for opportunity. Among them was a 52-year-old salesman named Ray Kroc. He wasn't a wealthy entrepreneur or a rising star. He was simply a traveling milkshake machine salesman trying to make ends meet. Ray spent his days visiting diners across the country, hoping each stop would lead to just one more sale. Most owners didn't need machines. Some barely listened. Ray demonstrated his mixers with enthusiasm, but business remained painfully slow. He drove endless miles through farmlands, small towns, and empty roads, chasing the faint hope of a breakthrough. Month after month, his earnings stayed low. His notebook reflected the harsh reality. The harder he worked, the less it seemed to pay off. At home in Chicago, unpaid bills piled up. Ray was determined, but life was not getting any easier. Then, one ordinary afternoon, a single phone call changed everything. A small restaurant in California had placed an order for 8 milkshake mixers, an amount Ray had never seen before. Curious and hopeful, he set out on a long drive west, maps spread across his dashboard, searching for the reason behind such an unusual order. His journey ended in San Bernardino, at a small hamburger stand with bright golden arches rising above the street. What he saw surprised him. Steady crowds, fast service, and smiling customers lining up all day. Inside, the kitchen ran with flawless precision. Workers moved like a finely tuned machine. Burgers, fries, and shakes were prepared in perfect rhythm, faster than any restaurant Ray had ever seen. Ray stood in awe. This was more than a restaurant. It was a revolution. The system had been designed by two brothers, Dick and Mac McDonald, who believed food could be made quickly, cleanly, and consistently. Ray took furious notes, impressed by their efficiency and discipline. The crowds outside confirmed what Ray already knew. People loved this place. As he walked the lot, Ray felt a spark he hadn't felt in years. This wasn't just a business idea. It was the opportunity of a lifetime. He returned to the brothers with a bold proposal. Let him franchise their restaurant across the country. After many discussions, the brothers finally agreed. Ray drove home with excitement, already imagining the future of the business. Soon, he began designing the blueprint for the first new franchise location. Construction started immediately. Ray oversaw every step, insisting on quality and consistency. Day by day, the first franchise took shape, identical to the original McDonald's. When the doors opened, customers poured in. Ray's instincts had been right. He inspected every kitchen, making sure the system was followed exactly. Burgers were flipped the same way. Fries were cooked the same way. Speed and cleanliness were non-negotiable. Ray traveled across states, visiting new franchise owners and ensuring standards never slipped. He trained operators personally, sharing the values that define the brand. Within a short time, McDonald's locations began spreading across the American map. Ray worked late into the night, driven by a vision others had overlooked. Slowly, the numbers began to rise. The business was finally turning the corner. He secured the legal rights to the McDonald's name, giving him the ability to guide its future. In meetings across the country, Ray presented expansion plans that others considered impossible. But location by location, the golden arches continued to multiply. New innovations like the drive-thru helped the business grow even faster. Ray visited suppliers and farms, insisting on quality ingredients that tasted the same everywhere. As franchises opened, Ray kept pushing for precision, discipline, and speed. To ensure consistency, he created detailed training manuals for every employee. Soon, McDonald's became a nationwide network of identical restaurants. New partners joined the mission, helping build a franchise system unlike anything America had seen. The golden arches became a symbol recognized from coast to coast. Families and travelers embraced the affordable meals and fast service. Ray proudly posed beside new franchises, watching his dream become reality. Financially, the company soared. Charts showed a rise few could have predicted. Behind the scenes, modern food production systems helped scale the business even further. McDonald's didn't just dominate America. It expanded into countries around the world. Ray looked back on the journey with pride. At 52, he had started from nothing. Now, he had built a global empire. The Golden Arches, once just a small symbol in California, had become one of the most recognizable icons on Earth, all because one salesman refused to quit.